Beneath the vast Texan skies of Ballinger, there lies a place where the past whispers through the winds. A venue known as Old Town, Old Times. Here, the echoes of the Lone Star State's tumultuous past tells tales through the walls of old Western buildings, relics from Runnell County's bygone era of the late 1800s. The proprietors preside over a curious liquidation trade, where the remnants of lives once lived are exchanged in a ceaseless cycle of energy. At the heart of this establishment lurks a year-round haunted maze that chills the soul. Its corridors devoid of life, yet brimming with unseen dread. Just before that is a family-style venue full of arcade games and coin-operated machines, relics from a childhood long since past. It's no surprise that tales of hauntings have taken root in this place. Upon our arrival, we learn of a beloved friend and coworker who met his untimely demise on his birthday. His final wish was to spend his birthday at work rather than in leisure of the place that brought him happiness. Could the layers of history, the endless exchange of possessions, and the sorrow of a life cut short be the catalyst for the paranormal occurrences reported here? As we delve deeper, seeking testimony from the owners of Old Town, Old Times, one can't help but wonder what experiences they have had here.
My name is Jonathan Smith. I'm co-owner here and Kelly's fiance. Okay, so this location started, used to be way back in the day. If you'll go back before they settled this town back in the late 1800s, this was the prairie kind of plains that the Indians all lived in, just this side of the river. So they'd go to the river to gather their waters and their stones and all that stuff that they needed. And they all camped through here. From what I understand, this is the sandy part of the county. This is where they all camped, they farmed, they did everything right here. And so later on, this became Telephone Industries, which was a manufacturing company for making telephone parts. Okay, so Ballinger is one of the older old west towns. It was settled back in the late 1800s. The railroad come in and sold off the land. There's several forts around here. There's Fort Concho. There's forts all throughout as they come in and started pushing the Indians out to take over the land. The history of Ballinger is going to go back. It was just one of the original railroad settled towns. You know, they come in, sold off the land, all the farmers, a lot of Germans come in. It's a very German strong town, very strong Catholic town. I don't know what else to tell you about. It's farming community. I mean, lots of farms here, lots of farmers, lots of old families, lots of people's been here for generation after generation after generation. Okay, so every outside building that you'll see in Old Town, it all come from Runnels County. So it was either barns, houses, lumber that was stored in rafters of barns where they took original houses down. We come in and reconstructed. We did bring in a couple solid buildings. The building you guys are staying in was original to the Eggemeyer Farm. It was one of the first buildings built there. It is where their workers are. You'd say the farm hands stayed in. It's very small. You know, back then they didn't do anything with sleep in them. That was it. You know, they don't have bathrooms in them or nothing like that because they all used outhouses. But so all that wood is original to Runnels County. It's all been brought in. Some buildings date back as far as 1887, 1890. So some of that lumber goes way back. So in here too, you'll see all these walls are lined with lumber from barns and buildings that we had gathered up and brought here.
Name is Kelly Book and profession is owner of The Last Chapter, Old Town, Old Times. So The Last Chapter is an antique store that we started out, and being the last name Book, The Last Chapter, we ended up buy out antique stores. So the first store we bought out was a building about, Jonathan could probably tell you how big it was. It was ginormous. And this lady had anything and everything. She imported a lot from India, China, Germany, Holland, everywhere. And so we have a lot of old pieces. And then we bought out pieces throughout antique stores, like that piece I told you from Brady. We bought a whole, basically, antique store out. And one of the things was a Civil War hall piece. So really we just buy out, and then we just wanted to add on more stuff. And that's how the old town came out. Biggest one that kind of freaked me out the most was in the second building. There's a office that has like glass windows that are ginormous that look out into the building, out throughout the building. And before we built our, walls for our house, you could see throughout the entire second. And one day, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was still working late on my office, because that was my office at the time, and I was working late. And Jonathan was in a couple hours away from me, so I wasn't near him. I was the only one home. And all of a sudden, I saw this black mass shoot across. And it freaked me out. And to the point where I called him up and said, I saw something. However, this is right after we got a piece of furniture in that was from Brady, which is about, I'm not sure how far, but about 30 minutes from us. And I got that piece in, and we're guessing it came from that because I never seen it before that. We actually had an employee work for us for about a year, and he passed away on his birthday. And we told him to have that day off. We told him, that's your birthday. It was summer 2022. Or no, his birthday was June 2022. And we told him, have your day off. Of course, he didn't have his day off. He was working outside in the heat. He got home, sat on his chair, and passed away. And he always loved it here. He said he never wanted us. He's like, please don't let us go, because we were struggling at the time. He's like, please don't fire me. I really want to keep on working for y'all. And we're like, and we told him, look, we'll keep you on, And we had this whole building pretty much as a haunted warehouse. And we had different rooms. And the room that he did, he would sit there in a chair and jump out on people. He would just sit in a chair, and he had a saw mask on. He would just get up and stand right behind him, and they would freak out. And so we've always had weird things going on in that section too, where his room was located in this building.
Okay, I'm going to say there's several things. I do think Bill, the guy that she referred to that worked here, he absolutely loved this place. He did not want to take off on his birthday. It was a force you thing. Take off on your birthday. I don't want to, John. I want to come into work. I want to be here. And he dies at home, and I feel like he felt his way back here. And I don't know how to explain that, but you can say, hey, Bill, give us a sign you're here. And things will happen. Things will fall, different things like that. I've seen it. So I know, because there's a lot of times I come back here by myself, and it gets to the point where you won't do it as much, come out by yourself, because you get these answers like, okay, well, I don't have to test it anymore. I know it's here. So you walk through here, and I'm sure you guys will feel it too. You'll walk through, you'll feel the uneasiness, you'll feel the hairs raise up on your neck. It's different parts. I've had personal experiences here. You walk through, things fall over, you hear noises, unexplainable things. Like Kelly said, you'll see masses, you'll see shadows. So when you live in a place, you learn to just kind of ignore that stuff, because you don't want to admit that it's really there. You don't want to say, oh my gosh, this place is haunted by all these different things. And, this was setting here, now it's setting over here. Well, maybe it was originally set here. It'll play mind tricks with you. You'll start thinking and telling yourself, no, that didn't really happen. Because you don't want to face the fact and deal with that it's really happening. So you learn to just kind of put that stuff to the side, or so it's normal. It becomes normal after a while. You see something over and over and over, it becomes normal. Some of the experiences, like she said, we've seen shadows, we've seen doors close. It happens a lot. I just go with it. I don't even pay as much mind anymore. This warehouse back here, you get back in, we used to have things stacked up. If you'd go in there and you were moving something that I feel the entities wasn't happy with. Stuff would fall over and break. Things would fall off tops of pallets. Doors would shut. Doors were open. There's no wind. You try to debunk everything, and you just eventually go, you know what? It is what it is.
And it's probably the weirdest things get attached. I mean, we have a kid doll that's maybe 3 feet tall that came from the first store we bought out, and that thing is, there's something. I don't know what, but there's something. Nothing bad, just, you know. So the hot spots would be probably the location where a friend's located, that spot, and pretty much the haunted house, because we've had it go off on random times. So that's where the doll figure is, and kind of in that general area.
So what do you think of this place so far, Dylan?
Dude, it's weird. Like when we were rolling up to drive in, it's just like this odd, how to explain it? It's like this Wild West town, very interesting visual landscape, just a lot of weird things going on. Old buildings, old saloons, chickens running around everywhere, just kind of bizarre. But what I think is more bizarre is what we were experiencing while we were shooting B-roll.
Yeah, it's so Jonathan was walking us through, and he's like, you can feel it, and it's like when you do this enough, you kind of walk into a space and you can know, like, okay, something's going on here. I don't know if it's wrong or if it's like, if something's sending a signal to you, and you can feel it like in the air. It's like, okay, this place is definitely haunted. Like, what is going on here? What is the onion that we're gonna peel back today?
Yeah, because when we were here during Paracon, like there was people in there, kind of that human energy didn't really feel too off. Like you knew something was going on, but now that there's nobody here, as soon as we walked into that building, it was like,
it was ready to engage us. And yeah, it's a spooky place, and the haunted maze in the back. It's gonna be...
Yeah, dude. When we were walking back there, it was an immediate, like, hit you right in the face. Like something very bizarre is going on there. When we were back there filming, it was just like this whomp, 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 whomp energy. It was just super weird. Not only was it really hot in there and kind of musty, but like it wasn't that. There was something else.
Yeah, I felt kind of sick back there. I don't know. Could be just it's a dark, dank place with no ventilation. You stay in there for too long, you're not going to feel too good, right?
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, we were just taking a break, and we wanted to kind of check in with y'all and let you know what we were kind of doing and experiencing as we were shooting our supplemental footage. But it's gonna be an interesting night.
Yeah, I never done a place like this. What would you describe this place as?
A farm.
A farm. A farm with what? Like kind of Chuck E. Cheese elements? And...
Yeah, it's weird. There's like all these arcade games in the back, and it's just like this very just like liminal.
It's so weird. It's y'all look at the wall, and I see like all the like arcade games from my childhood, and I'm just like, it's like emotional. It's weird for me. For me anyway, yeah. A lot of young people will probably look at the wall and be like, I never played that game.
Yeah. My favorite is the my childhood memory, the Hillbillies rifle shooter. That was a joke. I've never played that game, but it is cool. It's sitting in the back.
No, there's like Time Crisis on the wall, and you see like the Rugrats and Nickelodeon and like all these things. SpongeBob. It's like, dang, like it's literally like a time capsule captured of a time gone by everywhere you look in the building.
Yeah, it's very liminal, like a dream.
Yeah, and that could be kind of what's going on in there. You know, you're making some kind of connection, but there's something else going on.
Yeah.
We're gonna find out what that is tonight.
Yeah, so like I said, we're just taking a break, and we'll be right back.
Bye.
Tonight we went first. We kind of stayed at this main kind of foyer, I guess you could say, in this event meeting area. We were around the doll, the ceramic doll that Jonathan had given us for the evening. And we kind of opened up the session there for all the spirits to come out and interact with us. So yeah, that's where we started the night.
I think it's hard to put a pin in what a specific noteworthy experience was. In my opinion, it was just a conglomeration of just multiple different activity points. It was kind of hard for me to say like, oh, this was stand out more than this did. I thought it was quite interesting, the Spirit Vox session that we had, where we had that very clear voice come through that said, howdy. That was pretty crazy.
And what stuck out to me is I kept hearing voices kind of in the area that we're sitting in now, where kind of all the games are. And it didn't want to come very close. It wanted to speak from a distance. And I'm excited to see what the kind of electronic voice phenomenon is from that. But I heard it. It was audible.
And it's talked something about a gorilla, which I think it was talking about a baboon, Darby, outside. And it was talking about cats, just like these intelligent responses that we were getting through. I thought that was really kind of interesting. A lot of movement in here as well. That was kind of weird.
Just strange vibes, chicken skin, basketball skin, whatever you want to call it. Just bizarre. And then a voice came through the spirit box saying to go into the maze. Absolutely, come back here. Just very bizarre. All right, so the owners just told us a really cool story, and they told us about this ceramic doll, which I've never personally seen a doll like this before, and you can tell being in her presence that there's some weird energy going on here. So we're setting up literally everything we got around, see if she'll interact. We have a cat ball, we got the REM portal, we got a temperature sensor on the table. We also put a cat ball out there, because what we're about to do right here, I'm going to invite the spirits of Old Town, Old Times. If you're in this building and you can hear my voice, I want you to please come to this light. We're inviting you in because we wish to communicate with you and we want to tell your story and we want to get to know you.
My name's Dylan.
And my name's Brian. And we talk to ghosts or entities or spirits or energies like you. So I beckon you forth to please enter our little circle right here. And can you give us a sign tonight?
It's like a tapping noise.
Yeah. Did you hear that?
Oh, I heard it.
The winds died down, which is so weird. So there's a huge storm coming right now.
Yeah, we're a little worried about that because it's like a crazy purple and...
We've identified tornado shelters. Let's just be real.
Yeah.
What? Who was that tap that we heard? Or was that the wind? Can you give me a little something extra to confirm that?
I mean...
There's no wind right now.
No, there's no wind at all.
Who is over there? Oh, I'm getting chills.
I just got chills. Oh, just as you said that, dude. Oh, my God.
Let me check EMF. Big 0.87. Can you come forward and activate my device right here? Make the milligals go up higher so we can feel your energy. If that's you tapping on the wall over there. Can you come forward? We're not going to bite you, okay? We're here to talk to you. It's pretty standard reading. We killed all the lights in here as well.
All the ones that we could.
Yep. So we just got like a burst of energy, but nothing that we can document. If that's you tapping on the wall right there, can you come forth? Come a little bit closer. Can you activate any of our devices? Is that you, Bill? They told us a really touching story about a man named Bill who used to work here.
Said he really loved this place.
He would rather be here than at home on his birthday. So if that tells you anything. So they believe that his spirit clings to here because he loved this place so much.
Yeah, the way he passed, too. I'm sorry how you passed.
Good friends of the owners. They say that you still live here, Bill. Is that true?
So we got a new microphone that you're hearing right now, and I can hear literally freaking everything, and I could have sworn I heard like shuffling behind us.
There was. It was by those super old school like DVD. I love the games in here and all the memorabilia on the wall. It's like you see Cat Dog and SpongeBob and Angry Beavers, which if you're our age, that was loud.
Yeah,
Did
that
you
was
hear
loud. I did.
Do you like Cat Dog and Angry Beavers? And
That was the door.
whoa, dude, look at my chicken
Yeah,
skin.
yeah, I'm the same way.
Are you fond of that time period of entertainment, Nickelodeon and all that? Because I am. That's what I grew up on. Time Crisis is on the wall.
Definitely heard a voice.
Can you please speak again? They said there's a little kid who likes to play, and I'm mentioning games and stuff.
That is true.
Are you the little boy they were talking about that likes to play?
Ooh, God, dude, I have like cold wind around.
Look at me. I look like a basketball. You see that?
Yeah, it's a little washed out, but yeah.
Yeah, I look like a basketball right now.
No, it's like really warm and humid out, and I just got a cold chill.
0.7, 0.83. It's actually lower, 0.66. It's a little bit lower, even though we're getting like the energy. So it's talking about the games in the... Hello? You heard that, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't there a doll in that car?
I think it's this one.
Which one?
This one.
Where?
The one on the table. I think she was the one in the car.
She was the one in the car, and now she's out here. But that car just moved. Are you like all around us right now, but you don't want to come too close? Because I know y'all like to do that sometimes.
Yeah, I heard that, yeah.
That was a disembodied
Voice, 100%.
Can you please speak again?
Yeah, I got chills, brother.
Are you over there by the games? Do you want to play? What was that?
I have no idea.
We turned off the fridges and everything.
You know what it sounded like to me? A spirit box, but where's the spirit? It's right there.
Spirit box right there, but I only got temperature sensor on. I'm very confused right now.
Dude, let's keep it going. Let's take the glass box off this doll.
Yeah, so Jonathan's fiance said the owner that gave that to them said never take the glass off. And we're very interested in this doll, so we're going to take the glass off. We'll see what happens. Well, I'll go ahead and have... Oh, what the heck?
Here.
Immediate spike. It was like a 2.0 milligauss.
Here,
It could be...
hit the max button.
Yeah. Yeah, when I got close to the doll. Granted, we have equipment out here. But look. Okay. Hold on. How do I go back?
Hit the green button, just power it off, power back on.
Okay. Yeah, that's not going to make it spike. Look, it was a 2 milligauss when we got closer. We got all this equipment. A little elevated there. That was weird.
It would be repeatable if it was the equipment.
Yeah, it will 100%. All right. So, hey, I respect you. I'm very interested in you. And if there's any kind of attachment to this doll, when I lift this glass, I want you to go ahead and come out and interact with us, okay? Deal? Oh, it's heavy, dude.
That's some serious glass.
Yeah, I'm going to place it very carefully down here. And if you're stuck in there, if the glass, I mean, I don't know why a spirit will get stuck by glass, but maybe you can tell us.
I don't feel good about that. Matt, you want to put it on the table behind me? The glass?
Yes.
Just because, like, I'm paying attention to the camera.
Yeah, no, I feel you. We're going to put it safe and sound over here. And whoever was whispering over there, if you want to come closer and say some more stuff, that'd be great. Have you ever seen a doll like her?
I have not. Here, let's get a close up here. I'm kind of all
Yeah.
over the place, but I'm just, like, trying to figure out how to...
She's gorgeous, isn't she?
Yeah, she is.
I've never seen anything like that.
You're very pretty.
She said underneath the doll was everything. Did you hear that?
Yeah, something's going on.
Underneath the doll is everything that we needed to know about her. I'm going to touch you, okay?
Very careful with her. She is like...
Yes. I just want to know you, if that's okay. All right? I think this is what they were talking about. That was me.
Yeah, that's got to
Not
be
being
it.
inappropriate with you, okay? Whoa, I don't know if I can read this. This is very, like, old-style cursive. Look at this. It's like something you'd find in, like, a quest. You know what I mean?
Super whitewashed.
Yeah. The hat top hairstyle date Dates it in the 1860s. China.
Ah, fine China. Okay.
Fine China. Fine China. Honestly, this is very nice cursive. I don't want to say I can't read cursive. I just can't read this person's writing, unfortunately.
It's a dying art. It's okay.
China heads were made in continental Europe, chiefly in Germany. The industry has continued around the cities and two German cities. We stayed all. Sorry, ladies and gents, I can't.
It's okay.
My cursive. Well, okay, so porcelain, fine china, Germany.
Sprechen die Deutsch? Sprechen die Deutsch?
Hope you don't mind that I read that or tried to.
I don't speak German, by the way. That's all I got.
Yeah, that's it. If there's anything attached to this doll, can you interact with something?
Maybe she's never seen this stuff before. Maybe show her.
Yeah, so if you want to come out here and interact with that, if you want to touch this, that'll go off. That's super fun. And then there's a temperature sensor. You can make that go off too, okay? Here, I'll put it close to you. That's going to balance out. Milligauss is still kind of about baseline. Can you please interact with us?
Did you just hear something?
Yeah, did you?
Yeah, like a mumble.
It's like they don't want to get too close. You know what I mean? And Jonathan said they're kind of tricksters.
Yeah.
So they're probably not going to do exactly what we want them to do. And I feel like these are the kind of spirits that like to keep their distance because they can't physically get too close to you for whatever reason. So they're always like in the room next to you, like trying to pull your attention away from what you're doing because they're not going to interact. In my experience anyway, they're not going to interact in the way that you ask them to. They're going to interact how they want to.
Yeah.
You can use my phone to speak now. What did you just say? Can you say it again? Did you run out of energy? So many weird noises here.
Yeah. The something river?
Can you try one more time, please? Didn't quite hear you, unfortunately.
Tried.
It's okay, go ahead. Keep trying. There's a little cadence there, but I couldn't make it out.
Yeah.
What?
I have no idea.
Yep. I'm stripped. I'm stripped?
It's either that or I'm special.
I'm special.
Something like that.
Can you give us something else so we can clarify? Are you special?
Or spectral.
Spectral.
Bill, if you're in here with us, can we hear your voice? That was a voice.
What, disembodied?
Uh-huh.
What did it say?
I mean, we always...
It said it again. It said the same thing twice. Like it's trying to... You heard that, right?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, I keep getting these body chills.
Yeah, look at me. Can you try to say that one more?
Howdy. That said howdy. I'm 100% certain of that.
Howdy. What's going on? Is that you, Bill? Howdy, howdy. That's... This is strange.
It says come back.
Come back where? Where
Back.
would you like us to come back to?
That back there.
Well, we're going to go back there eventually, but we're out here if you want to come join us. Because we already have all the cameras and everything out here. Who said howdy? Was that you, Bill?
That was so clear.
This is obviously, it's sweeping the radio. That was pretty obvious there.
To the man that said howdy to us,
Laughter?
it always does that when I'm talking.
Yeah, I know. Let's just give it like 15 seconds.
Okay.
That did not sound nice. Who was that?
I don't know why I thought it said the gorilla.
Is there a gorilla?
The cat.
The cat. There's a lot of cats on property. We had to shoo them out of this building.
The gorilla, the baboon.
The gorilla. Darby.
Darby.
Okay, so there's a gorilla on site. Which
He's an olive baboon.
yeah, we talked to him earlier.
Oh, dude, that makes so much sense.
Is this an intelligent haunting then? You're talking about... He's actually a baboon. I mean, I don't want to correct you, right?
I mean, he needs to know. It's not a gorilla.
It's not a gorilla, it's a baboon. So I'm not trying to be smart with you. You're obviously intelligent, so I'm impressed.
Actually,
Just tapping and disturbances. And...
the gorilla.
Speak up. Merciful.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know. None of it makes sense, but it's clear.
Who is merciful?
I heard that.
Hello? That had to be an animal, right? Like,
Yeah. Kind of sound like a mouse. Like,
yeah. Go away, Skeeter. That is him?
who's him? I'm him. Whoa.
He's like, you're not him, dude.
Dude,
He's
yeah. All right, dude.
That's what I heard.
I was just making a joke.
Who's the really aggressive spirit? That's not Bill. Is that the shadow that people see? Come on. You sound aggressive, so show me. Shh. This thing's a trickster, like Jonathan said, dude.
Yeah.
No, you. No, you shh. Actually, don't shush. Speak. Who's the really dark and heavy sounding? Rah? Who is that? Bizarre, right?
That's weird.
Lots of activity, dude.
Yeah, in its own unique way. Which
Strange.
is true of every haunting.
Come on, who is this grumpy guy? Who is that?
I have to burp. I'm so sorry.
Well, they wanted us to... You forgot?
You should something.
You should not.
Is my throat?
Please. This place is weird. This place is weird, dude.
I think they want us to go.
Yeah, but I don't want to go back there. We're postponing that.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Absolutely. Did you hear that?
I had a feeling.
Absolutely. Like, hey, stop playing out there. Go back there.
I think that's where the
their-
haunting stems from.
Most likely.
Watch again as the spirit orb seemingly flies out of my body after this incredible display of intelligent responses.
I had a feeling.
Absolutely. Like, hey, stop playing out there. Go back there.
I think that's where
their-
the haunting stems from.
Most likely. So, what do you think? You want to mosey on down there? What are you doing? Taking a break?
I'm hungry, dude.
We gotta test out this new microphone. God. Okay, so if it's good enough for that, it's probably good enough for EVPs, right?
Yeah. Sorry about the wind, but just wanna.
It's important when you're hunting ghosts that you take braces, isn't that right, Dylan?
I'm tired, man. I went to bed at 2 a.m., got up at 7, drove 3 hours. We filmed for what, 10 hours?
We're going on like hour 12 right now, and we barely started investigating.
'Tis the life.
We are the film crew.
Yep. We are the film crew. Yeah, we're just taking a little break. But yeah, let me finish this granola bar, and you ready to pop back into the...
We're going into the maze where they want us to go. Is there any lightning? No. Where's this storm? It looks like it's gonna miss us. This place is completely different at night, by the way. Pretty. Very scenic. Very cool. Yeah. Finish your granola bar and we'll go get scared.
in the haunted house.
No, it's a haunted house, but it's a haunted house.
That's
Yeah.
lit.
All right, we're here for it.
Goodbye.
This thing's weird. What are you doing?
I don't know, dude. I saw this and we have to document this. This is profound.
This is what people think we are on YouTube when we came from YouTube.
I don't know. I'm really coming into myself lately.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, epic. Alright, there's enough fucking around, dude. Let's get going. So second, we transitioned into the scare house, haunted maze, whatever you want to call it, here in the back of Warehouse 3. And as we were kind of transitioning back into the scare house, the building here has a very interesting vibe to it. And as we were kind of beckoned back by the spirits through the spirit box, because we asked it, do you want us to go back there? And it said, absolutely. So there's kind of this like anticipatory feeling of, okay, what's going to happen? Because it makes sense. Like, that's where scares happen. That's where fear happens. That's where the focal point of these negative energies, not bad, but, fear is a negative energy. Something that would keep and stir up spirits would be back there. So I was kind of, anticipating something to happen.
I'll tell you one thing about the maze. I wouldn't want to be in there alone. Wouldn't want to be in there alone. And there's some haunted places. I can be in here alone, no problem. There, it feels like it might be a little dodgy. It feels like it's dangerous for whatever reason. So the weirdness started to hit when we made it to kind of the haunted rockers, I guess you could say. It's like the band, right? That's back there, that little area. Just heard a knock come from the maze as we're talking about that area. That's where we started hearing knockings and strange noises and weird little feelings all around you. And we set up a bunch of devices in the room coming after that to kind of see, if that's the hot spot. And I feel like we had activity nonstop once we set up the temperature sensor and once we set up the GS2 laser grid. Just super bizarre happenings. And then we're about to leave, and then Spirit Talker says Archfiend, and then you get touched. I tell it to back off, and it kind of gets like standoffish for a while. And then the storm hit, and we cut it from there. Well, we just got set up here. So we got a lot of experiments going on. We got the GS2 laser grid pointing at a temperature sensor. So both of them can detect temperature at the same time. But we just got a hit, as you can see on the blue light right here, that the temperature is actually changing in that direction. Rolling on that X-cam. This will be able to see anything that's standing over here. We decided to set up here just because there's more room. Hello. Oh, something like jumped in my throat. That was weird.
Okay.
It's very hot.
It is hot and it's blue. That's weird.
Yeah, so blue means a -5 degree temperature difference, colder. So if you're here with us right now, can you make that sing again? Can you touch it? Oh, it went away. Can you please touch that device once more?
Nice.
All right, I'm going to take a picture, actually. I'm going to take your picture if that's cool. Please show up in it. Use your energy, okay?
It just dipped when you took
Yeah,
a
it's
picture.
like, oh, no. They're trying to get me. Oh, yeah, I asked if it was okay, and I didn't really get a message that it wasn't. Why? Let me ask you this. Why does it frighten you? If we want to document you, why does that bother you? Does it bother you? What?
What was that, bro?
I don't know. That was the weirdest sound
Something's going on.
I've heard in a minute. Let us document you, please. This is wild, dude.
I've never heard it make that noise.
No, something's like playing with it, you know what I mean? I've never heard of that.
Never heard it make it.
You're very clever. You're creative. Okay, so you understand how to use that device? Let me ask you this. Can you stop touching it?
Whoa.
Okay, this thing's intelligent, dude.
Yeah. Is that Billy?
Okay, if it's a yes, you're going to make it go off. If it's a no, don't do anything, okay?
If that's Billy, make it go off, please. Bill, excuse me.
Is the storm hitting? It has to be, dude. It's like...
Check
Let me
for
check
a
right
tornado alert. That's crazy.
Bro, this is not us faking stuff. This is like real weather. This is inclement weather. Hey, did the weather scare you too? The weather scare you too? Maybe it does. I'm waiting for a radar to pull up. It's about to hit.
Yeah. Just keep an eye on the...
Let us watch again as we review the series of raw EVPs we captured. The first says okay, as in agreeance. The second states tornado. Could this be Bill joining in on the conversation, making us aware of the heavy storm approaching us?
If it's a no, don't do anything, okay?
If that's Billy, make it go off, please. Bill, excuse me.
Is the storm hitting? It has to be, dude. It's like...
Check
Let me
for
check
a
right
tornado alert. That's crazy.
Bro, this is not us faking stuff. This is like real weather. This is inclement weather. Hey, did the weather scare you too? The weather scare you too? Maybe it does. I'm waiting for a radar to pull up. It's about to hit.
Yeah. Just keep an eye on the...
It'll tell me. Well, actually, I have it on Do Not Disturb, so maybe it won't.
Just worry about a freak storm dropping in.
Is that Bill? Bill, if that's you. If that's you, Bill, can you make it turn blue again? Gosh.
What about the little boy spirit that the medium picked up? Is that you?
That tapping down the hallway, did you hear that? I mean, the whole freaking building's like aching, so. Bro.
It's kind of spooky.
No, it is. Do you need a thunder buddy?
I think I need a thunder buddy, dude.
Hit on that. It was green. Is that yes, you need a thunder buddy? I'm going to assume it's the kid spirit because he likes to play jokes, you know what I mean? Like he wants to play, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless Bill was a funny guy too. I don't know. Let me ask you this. It's a child spirit, right? Are you a boy? If you're a boy, make that thing sing. Make it go if you're a boy.
Maybe put the REM pod next to it too.
Yeah, I'm going to give you more things to play with, okay? So this is energy right here. See that? It's super quirky. You can play with that too, okay? So you can either activate the REM portal or you can mess with the temperature. Are you a boy? Are you male?
Okay.
Okay.
This wind shear coming off this storm is crazy.
You can hear it, right?
Yeah.
It's bad.
The audio's not bad, it's just strong.
Are you 5 years or younger? Make it sing if you're 5 years or younger. Very young child. Very young male. Are you 5 to 10 years old? 5 to 10? What about 10 to 15? Are you a teenager? Are you around that area?
Okay.
This is weird, dude.
Yeah.
I usually don't get like hits like this. We don't, you know?
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way. 10 to 15. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Yeah.
So kind of young enough to understand kind of the world and what's going on and not too young to kind of be dependent, you know? He's kind of in that between. Why did you die here? Can you make it sing if you died here? Big hit on that, dude.
I'm hoping this camera behind here is
Yeah, it was like straight up like heat.
the time that wish that we had more cameramen. Eh?
That's what makes us special. We don't have a million cameramen. So is it safe to assume that you didn't die here? Did you die somewhere else?
Okay.
This is weird, dude.
Yeah. I mean the response.
It's direct like yes or no. And
Yeah.
once it's a yes, it hits. So thank you. Thank you.
Can you make it
Go for it.
stop? Is
You
what
make
it
it stop. He's already in tune with you. Did you die in here in this city? I say in the city because I mispronounced Ballinger.
Ballinger.
Ballinger. Sorry. I'm not from around here. Did you pass away in Ballinger? Brain.
That is rain, yeah.
Hopefully your car doesn't get held on. You know what I mean?
I don't have anywhere to park it, so.
Okay. Is it safe to assume you passed away not in...
Oh, I have it. Are you attached to one of the items in this building? There we go.
It's immediate yeses when it's a yes, man. It's like not a coincidence, you know what I mean?
Can you make it stop, please? Thank you. Are you attached to the vessel doll sitting in the middle of the warehouse right now?
That would be something, dude.
Is that your spirit? Or is that your vessel out in the middle of the warehouse? Are you attached to an item in the building next door? Are you attached to one of the buildings here from Runnels County?
Yeah, Jonathan did say there were homes and all types of different buildings.
Yeah. Notice how it's just not going off, though?
So it can go yes, no, all down the line. Are you attached to anything here? What would a 10 to 15-year-old boy be attached to? I don't think it would be a doll. It would make sense that it would be a doll, right?
Maybe a...
Are you attached to one of the arcade machines?
What about one of the cars?
Well, they say if you teach a young boy to like cars, they'll never be able to afford a drug addiction.
I mean, there's so many things we could guess. I mean,
Yeah. Maybe if I give you a voice, you can tell me?
would you like to speak through this device?
Well, just spoiler alert, I'm probably going to do it anyway. But
At least we asked.
you can try Spirit Talker. See what happens.
Here, let's get down on kid level. Let's pop a squat. What do you think?
Okay.
Put your back
We're
up.
dealing with a child, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, my bad, people.
So yeah, we're going to sit down. I know we're two grown men. But I do appreciate you talking to us. Hit. It was a hit on that, man. It was like solid, like yellow. I don't know, what does yellow mean?
Distance.
Distance.
Green is 5 to 10 feet. Yep.
Yep. Okay, so that is you. This is insane, dude. Hey, so I don't know your name yet, but you've told us that you're a very 10 to 15-year-old young boy. You can tell me your name in this thing. If you want to tell me your name right here, we can get your name.
You don't want to focus right now.
Really? It's paranormal. The ghosts are trying to throw you off. You can put your name right into this phone. You can let me know. Really? That's a big cricket, dude. What is that? Hey, that's enough.
Watch out.
Watch out.
Why should we watch out? What is that thing?
It's got to be the biggest cricket I've ever. Watch out. I was asking for your name, but thanks for the warning.
Are you telling us to watch out of the storm?
Dang cricket.
Trees.
Watch out for trees.
Dude, what?
That's the biggest cricket I've ever heard in my life. Maybe it'll stop. What did you do? It just came out of nowhere. Hey!
Why is it getting louder?
I'm scared.
What is that, dude?
I don't know, bro. It's the chupacabra.
What is that?
Enough out of you.
It's that way. My microphone's picking up that way.
No, it's over here.
Is it air coming through the...
I don't know, dude. Hey, that's enough.
I think it's air or water.
Hey. No, it's an insect. Enough out of you.
Trying to film, brother. Oh, it's right there. Look in front of your face.
What?
On your blue light.
Where?
Right here.
I know you.
Oh, those are just fake cockroaches.
Yeah.
Got me good, dude. was
I
like,
know
oh.
you. No? Well, I mean, we were here a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
I really wanted to know your name, unfortunately. Can you give me that before we leave?
I saw that flash, yeah.
Doesn't feel as dodgy as before, does it?
Mm-mm.
What do you think?
Well, I mean, I think we documented some good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, seriously. Hey, young man, thank you for communicating with us.
This thunderstorm is about to ruin all the audio and everything, so it might be time to pack it up. What do you think?
Could be. Could be.
Because all I can hear is rain and rain.
Yeah, we actually might need to bunker down for this one. It's wild.
Yeah.
As we're talking about, it's getting worse. All right, guys. We're gonna make sure the car was okay. Make sure hail's not hitting, and then we'll see if we do anything else. But other than that, I mean, this place is super haunted. Like,
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
yeah, I'm like bewildered right now.
Archfiend.
Excuse me,
What does that mean?
Archfiend. Are you saying we shouldn't stop? An Archfiend? That's gotta be Spirit Talker just doing silly stuff.
Yeah.
What do you mean, Archfiend?
I hear it going on.
Yep. What is this Archfiend? We're about to walk away, but I don't think we can now.
Something just touched me. On God. Yep, in my
Seriously?
arm. Yep.
Nah, dude. Hey, who's this Archfiend?
Did that like hurt my heart? Ow.
You better back off, man. We're not about that. You can go ahead and let us know who you are then.
I felt that in like my sternum.
Mm-mm. You better back off. You're not allowed to touch me. You're not allowed to touch Dylan.
Brown
Yeah.
hair.
That's you, buddy.
No, you're not touching me. I give you zero permission to do so.
You getting amped up from the thunderstorm?
So you're a little boy, and then you flip the script on us, huh? Nope. You're a little boy and you flip the script on us? Are you the Black Shadow then? Are you playing tricks the whole time? I feel like my back is very vulnerable. Back up, buddy. Feels wub in here now,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
It feels... Ew. Okay, that was unexpected, dude.
Yeah, I was like, all the energy from the storm came in.
Who are you? What are you about?
kind of move away from this screechy thing.
We're gonna have to.
Just move a room over.
We're gonna have to. That seems annoying. All right. Well, we're leaving all the devices. Port. Are you porting in and out? Is that what it is? Yeah, that's good.
Looks like Dracula.
It's going off.
Yeah, come on, follow us.
We still got the X camera on it.
Yep.
Well, we're moving on to get away from that cricket, ladies and gents. Not that we're scared of the archfiend.
Yeah.
You know what? I think it tried to.
Dude, what the hell?
What?
My monitor just flew off my...
No, it didn't.
It's in my hand.
How did it do that? Oh, here, just take it off.
Yeah.
I'll hold it. Did it try to knock this thing off?
Dude, it's...
It came off?
Yeah. Just bounced off.
Yeah, this is how we make sure we're getting good footage, y'all. It just flew off.
It literally just bounced off.
Okay, so... Who likes to play games? You know, we thought you're a little boy. You give us archfiend, start touching things. I don't know if this was paranormal.
It hit me in the face.
Okay, hit him in the face. I think at this point you expect people to be scared, and that's when things fly off the handle, but I think you're testing us. And I think you already know that's not going to happen, right?
Let's go. If you want to show us your power, show us your power.
I'm here for it. This is the important thing, too. Like, we're respectful. Middle. He's in the middle?
Yeah, we're respectful until shit
We're respectful until it's like, okay, we need to be on guard, and then you got touched. And I'm like, no.
Yeah, it was a poke in my arm. Very clearly.
My spine felt very vulnerable in that moment. I felt like it wanted to go for a jab, which is what a lot of dark spirits like to do. And I'm like, you ain't doing that.
What's your deal?
Are you the Black Mass? What are you attached to? We're about to call it quits, too.
Well, you know, just storm was rolling in. Audio was getting bad, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It was almost like a game time decision, you know. Kind of glad we didn't, though.
I don't like that guy. Like that's like the crawler if he had to like become a physical thing.
All right, so the storm is raging on, so our audio won't be any good, but it's almost 2 a.m. We're going to miss the Devil's Hour or the wishing hour. That's all right. I don't really very well here.
No, not really. I think we got a good amount of activity.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about. It's about coming out here. We don't need to film for 9 hours, 10 hours. You know,
Nope.
You document what you want to document. You provide validation to a location, and that's all you need.
You saw everything we saw. We got a lot of activity, so to the spirits of this place, thank you. If you want to do something while we're sleeping, that's cool, but don't mess with us too bad. If you want to be documented, we'll be here.
Yep. And if the audio is all choppy behind us because there's air conditioning and it's very hot, so
Yeah, we're not doing that.
sorry, but also not sorry at the same time.
Yeah. I'm glamping in a haunted location.
Yeah, I'm sleeping on the fucking floor.
Yeah, he had an air mattress, but there's a hole in it, so it's unfortunate. So he,
I'm not gonna bleep that because I'm upset about it.
it's not really been. All right, y'all. Hey, we're gonna get to it. So if anything happens, we'll let you know. Just see you in the morning.
Gonna burn all these batteries and yeah, feed them on.
I just
Hi. Huh? Pretty good after the storm stopped rolling through.
That storm was crazy.
It came in waves. It would stop, and then it'd be like, oh, it's done. And then it would pick up again. And then you'd be like, is there a tornado coming? And then it happened like 2 more times, and then that was it.
Yeah.
I got thinking that something was like tapping the table next to me, but with all the noise, who's to say?
I had a trippy, like,
experienced dream where there was a young boy that was like laughing like maniacally, and I couldn't stop hearing him. It was freaking.
I had a mental imagery of like this weird like ghoul sitting in a throne, but that's like literally one of the rooms in there. So
Yeah.
maybe he's the archfiend.
Wow. I think that is what that thing is called, actually. I'm going to have to Google that, but...
Yeah, he's the archfiend. Whatever's in there is intelligent because it said the witch is here too, and there's clearly like a witch
Yeah, right after we stopped
in the
filming,
room with us.
we realized that it said the witch is here and there was a statue.
Yeah,
But-
we like to dismiss the spirit talker all the time because sometimes it says some really crazy stuff. But
Yeah, I think we both slept like shit.
I slept good. You're the one who's sounding a little rough today.
Yeah, my throat hurts because the air conditioning was really cold, so...
I like that.
Yeah, we're going to pack up, go get some coffee, and then hit the road. So, see you later.
This place is very, very haunted, surprisingly haunted. It's kind of playful, but then it'll flip the switch on you and be like a trickster, and it'll be like, I'm not your friend kind of thing. And we were kind of discussing that last night. It might be because the spirits here might expect people to get scared because a lot of people come through here for Halloween, and maybe they just like, oh, that's cool, you're here, you're trying to talk to us. When are you going to get scared? Because they want that like kind of that same vibe that they've always been living off of.
We were here a couple of weeks ago for the West Tex Paracon, and while we were here, I think the human energy inside of the building kind of dispersed the spiritual energy. You knew something was off, I guess, when you walked in here, but once everybody left and it was just us here, the energy was completely different. There was this suspension in the air, there was this strange feeling, and as we went out through the night, there was just so much things that were happening, this poltergeisty kind of sounds, physical contact, a lot of spirit box communication, equipment interactions. It's definitely haunted for sure.
I would 100% suggest if you're into the paranormal to reach out to Jonathan here at the Old Town Old Times and see if he'll let you investigate, because they're pretty interested in the paranormal, and they have a quite haunted place. So if you want to come down here, come check it out.
I think everybody who sees this should give the chance to hit up Jonathan here at Old Town Old Times and reach out to him and see if they can investigate the place, because I think it's a kind of hole-in-the-wall location that has some pretty good activity to it, and yeah, I think it's definitely on the bucket list to check out.
Good.